Hello, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans! My name is Nightmare Phoenix. Joining me in the booth is the real Super Pleb, and this is a Spring Tournament 2021 Chaos Comedy Tour. We have Haatexiii going against jat2980. This is the 64th seed and 1st seed, respectively, and here to tell you about all the wonderful blessings, blessings, and draft picks is Real Super Pleb. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We had Hate take the Thief, which came with a plus 15 luck, minus 10 vitality. And we had Jack counter with Fighter Red. The Fighter had 20 strength, minus 20 HP is not really a malice. And then the Red Mage was a 5 luck, no bracelets, which is kind of harsh. And then Hate came back with the White Mage with plus 20 agility and minus 20 HP. So I think this party comp's going to make for an interesting race, especially if the black magic is really good early.
Speaking of that black magic, some of the blessings we don't get to see is the black mage with plus 15 vitality and minus 10 agility. So that's a kind of a beefy little boy. But the black belt with plus 10% hit chance, but minus 10 strength. If anything was screaming, take me, I think it'd be the black belt. But neither race are going for that. So we're going to see some, arguably, a lot of chest checking, which means a lot of monsters in a box, which is the fun, wonderful addition that we have to these flags.
Yeah, it's a great time.
The key thing to know, though, is that a key item will not be behind a monster in a box. Which, you know, it's all well and good.
Yeah, it saves you from having to slam your head against a box for 10 minutes to get an item, so that's kind of nice.
Well, it looks like the audio doesn't want to work out, so we're going to probably fill the void with something else.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So it looks like we are about ready to go. Well, hey, the audio's good, and they're off.
Alright. Hate's checking the white magic. Ooh, nothing. And our black magic check. Fire
Warp.
3, warp.
Alright, this is looking quick. I mean, Fire 3, good to find early, and then Warp. Sometimes I go race entire seeds without finding that spell, and I honestly love to see it. But not on the same level as Fire 3. And we got some not horrible armor.
Yeah, the armor rolled really nice this seed. The golds aren't too expensive. They're not maliced or blurst, but
that's going to be great for everybody except for that red mage. But otherwise, I mean, I don't think we're going to need it too much. That thief is always going to be running away. If we feel like we're getting ambushed, we'll throw the white mage up there. I think it's going to be fine. And Jat's checking the early chests and tough and getting 8 gold.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see at the start of your game, is 8 gold or that.
Or a pack of Sahaks. At least they're just Sahaks. I mean, they could be worse. Iron +1? Well, it's something you can wear, I suppose.
Yeah.
So nothing fancy early on. Let's see if we can find out what Garland's doing today. If he's punch happy, he might be poison happy. He could be, you know, giving people some side-eye glance.
There was a red Sahag in that box that didn't show up on Jat's side for Hate.
Ooh.
That could have been... Well, he decided to reset out, but that could have been pretty bad.
Absolutely. Hate just about through Garland, right behind Jat, and the king gives us a floater. I mentioned something about going fast, and we have a chime, so we're going pretty quick now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelts on, because we have just decided to strap a jet to the seed.
Please return your tray tables into the full and upright position. And make sure you put away any handheld devices. Because we about to go fast.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they're going to have to get to the desert the long way. Because we don't have a bridge yet. So we're going to be going around, probably popping into the dwarves, seeing if they have anything in the early chest, and then popping over to Elflin. Maybe visit Marsh, who knows? Hashtag Denver Marsh.
Yeah. I think they're both going to rush that airship.
Oh, absolutely. I might actually stop by Marsh first after picking up some a little bit of money, maybe grab some camping gear, stop by Marsh, and see what fun stuff is in there. Yeah, Fire 3 is a great find for Marsh. And wow, these chests are not feeling like giving us any money.
And Jat took a wipe to the monster in a box.
Oof. Yeah, don't like seeing it. Well, Hate 13 gets through and finds a
+4.
+4.
Wow. This seed just went super jet.
This seed brought to you by Dengwu, who either rolls apparently super seeds or dumpster fires, and this is definitely not a dumpster fire.
Yeah. And Chad is asking for a reroll.
Yeah. This is the kind of seed you dream about getting. However, I don't know if I would want to be Hate in this situation, especially because Jat's seated at number 1. He's the top of the food chain in these brackets on paper, and that's being at the bottom of the food chain, looking at the top, realizing that he too has an early floater. That's gonna be a little scary.
I think we see Temper and Quad X at level 3. That's good to have. Especially at level 3, that's gonna do some work in Topher.
Absolutely. Then, you know, we got we don't have money for really any of these spells, unfortunately. But we do have Heal 3 and Life 2 at level 4.
Wow, this seed is stacked. And
Ice
Ice
3. I'm calling it now, level 2 magic, Nuke.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about that early airship. They don't have to walk the entire continent to go get level 2 magic. This time around.
Fast at level 2? I thought Fast was at level 3. Did we not just see Fast? No, that was Temper. Fast at level 2, maybe.
Yeah, level 2 Fast, and that White Mage can stay down, because Life 2 is Red Wizard learnable.
That means really good news.
Red Mage learnable, it's in slot 1. And Jat was going to be the first to the airship, but took a wipe to some EXPs with Lightning 2.
Now they're Jat finding the EXPs once again. Hate almost at the desert. Oh, and Scorpions with Quad X. I think I'd rather take on the Peds.
Oh, and Hate had to go all the way back to Elflin on that wipe. That's rough. This is a foot race to the airship already.
This is why knowing how to work that in counter table and packing a lot of tents in your bag is very helpful for situations just like this. And Jat's in the air at 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Time to see if what's in Crescent. $2,000 houses, not bad.
Not at all. It's level 6 white magic is going to have Fade, Life, and Wall. That's a really good level 6.
And Bane and Brack at level 6 for black.
Let's see what these old men have. And it's a ship.
Oh, well, that's, that's a little bit of XP right there. That's
Yeah.
that's all that's going to be. That ship is going to stay in port, and, they might turn it into a restaurant or something.
Yes. And,
Oh.
there's some divergence here. It looks like Hate is going to check Sarda before checking level 2 Magic and Bicky. And he gets a slab for his trouble. And meanwhile, Jat's taking down the pirates. One cast of Fire 3 should get it done nice and easy. Let's see what Bicky's carrying today. A canal, so more XP, but not necessary. So it's looking like Marsh and maybe Ice, either or, is going to be on the table as required. And we got a level 2 white check with Exit and Invis 2, really good level 2 white magic. And our level 2 black magic has Ice 2, Fire 2. But
Oh
that
my god, Exit at level 2?
Yep.
Invis at level 2?
Invis
Man.
2. That's a stacked level 2. That knight is gonna be handy.
Yeah, we're never going to use that white mage. I thought we were going to use it to not get jumped by things. Nah. We're going to use them to just make sure the ground doesn't rise up and take over.
Yep. And Jet is on the way to get his slab. Meanwhile, Hate's on his way to get his ship, or his
Canal. Yeah, it's the other thing that is arguably totally pointless in this seed. Jat probably gonna go turn that slab in at Lefane and check ordeals.
Yeah, I think that would be the routing choice for Jat. I'm gonna get a level 5 magic check too. Nothing really.
Oh, that's right. Level 2 black did not have nuke. Well, I guess I didn't call it this time.
Nothing really major to speak of in level 5 magic on either side, so...
Jat instead deciding to check out Marsh because that's kind of where the seed originally would have said, hey, go here, but with that floater everywhere, you can go everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere is open.
I do like the Marsh check. It's a good proximity play to... My brain just froze, I'm sorry.
Ordeals?
No, Melmond.
That too. Absolutely a good choice there too. And if Marsh has the rod, maybe check Earth. Check the grind tiles in Earth. There might be decent armor in the armory in there.
Yeah, and with that Mass Moon +4, you could clear Earth really fast and never have to go back.
And speaking of ice, Hate going to do an early ice check. I don't even know what level he's at, but this is a little risky.
I like this. This is our 64 seed making a really aggressive play out of the gate. I really like this. Or it could burn him too, but
now Hate knows that the Scorpions have Quad X, so going to ice might be a little bit better, except finding those wraiths again that were a hassle before. But Jat, because he's in Earth, he's going to have to, or Marsh rather, he's going to have to deal with Scorpions with Quad X. But he does get his adamant out of the top, and pops out Exit, and hashtag never come back to Marsh.
Yeah, he's out of there. And looks like he's gonna get his spell points back and spend that gold he found.
Get some armor. Silver bracelet +3, not horrible. That puts it almost equal to a vanilla gold bracelet.
And he's figured out he can't equip that, so gonna have to move it up on the thief.
Buying a couple houses. No, cabins. House, a little too pricey right now.
Buying a house, but enough cabins, he'll never need another save item again today.
No. Unless you want to get some your spell levels back and you know, save on some healing potions by not having to worry about healing. Chat in the treasure room, or the incentive room, as it normally would be, but our item could be anywhere. Ice -1 is good armor.
That's really good. And that can carry you all the way to the end of the game.
All right, and the middle chest has more money in it. And this is not a great grind tile there.
Hey, lazy dwarfs!
Best thing ever. Can we get the laziest dwarfs? Do you have the key?
Oh, I'm gonna say it's Oxyhail.
Nope, it's a key.
Commentator blessing. So,
Called it.
The laziest of dwarves.
This seed. This is here. Here's the victory. Here's the trophy. All you gotta do is reach out, grab it, take it, make it yours. That's it. That is the seed.
He has no ice 3 charges, but he does have ice 2 that can chip away in a few turns on these waters. But he does not. Ooh, these waters hit hard, and the Nagas have stun touch.
That's not good, because you know you're gonna see a lot of those later on.
Oh no.
Well, it's an Agama in a box. But we're just gonna run away from that and pretend we didn't see it.
Yeah, that never happened.
All right. Hate putting Quad X to good use, taking out some great P, making it to level 10 around the board, across the board. It's one of those A words that mean things.
And arachnids have Blizzard.
That's okay. So this seed giveth and this seed taketh.
Earth Cave is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, scorpions with Quad X, arachnids with Blizzard,
Spiders with ice too.
spiders with ice too. This is not good. And Jet now making his way to Ordeals.
And
Did they go to Corneria already? Did I blink too? I don't think so. I think he went straight to I think he went straight to Ordeals.
Yeah, he went straight to Ordeals. He was right in the area. I don't know why he skipped that Corneria check. He stopped in to res and get his spell charges back, but he did not check that lockbox. Maybe
he did. I mean, he was kind of looking like he wanted to get out of the inner sea as quick as possible.
And the Ordeals play is not bad.
The Ordeals play is really good. If you can knock this out early, especially if this is a ruby, you could just reset out. But if this is the Oxyale or the Loot, Rod, any of those are going to be great things to pick up. Then again, could it be Vanilla Tail?
And do we know what?
Go ahead.
Do we know what the trap tiles were on? Are we on A side or B side?
I want to say A, but I don't quite know yet. It'll take a couple more trap tiles for me to put it together in my brain.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to see 2. And Jat's made his way through the pillar maze.
While meanwhile, Hate is trying to get back down to the bottom floor of ice. All right, healing up.
Now, Now with that night white magic being good, if Jet finds a grind tile in here, do you think he's gonna stay and grind?
He might get a couple levels, but arguably, I would try to get that. I would try to find the tail first, and then get my grind on. This way, I can get those spell levels early.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That night magic is almost too good to pass up.
Yeah, that night magic is going to be a great backup. Definitely not going to even need the white mage. And we're just under 20 minutes in, and already we got what looks like the diversion that's going to really cinch this. Is ice going to be the most required, or is it going to be the ordeals play?
And it looks like Jet's having a hard time with this mount. No, he got away. Never mind.
Yeah, you say it, and then he manages it.
Another 3 gold chest. That's just gotta hurt to see.
414 isn't great either.
No.
Bottle in the ordeals, which so far has been quite an ordeal for Jan. So if the bottle turns into something extremely necessary, this will put Jat way ahead.
I think Jat's gonna hold A and Prey on this box just for the experience.
I mean, when you have a Masa +4, yeah, hold A and Prey. Well, with the exception of his Thief. His Thief is gonna be, hey, look, over here, I have something shiny. Guys, over here, look at me.
He's swagging on these sorcerers here while he gets this early XP.
And these sorcerers, unlike their namesake, are quite punchy instead, which is all for the better.
And has Hate pulled the item out of ice yet? Or is he still looking?
I think he's just found it. Actually, it's a crystal. Now he can exit out because, yeah, why stay here any longer? Exit out. Go turn that crystal in. See if Matoya has a ribbon stashed away for a tough time.
Looks like Hate's gonna take a spell refresh before he checks Matoya. And I think we're on A-side trap tiles with the Asp.
That seems to be about right.
So it's probably gonna come down to whoever does their walking grind the best. And ice is required with Matoya giving Hate the cube.
And she's apparently been stashing some mobs for later, but they may have turned. They may have gone sour.
Yeah. Matoya has secrets, and she's been hiding bodies in the chests.
Well, when she calls a crystal ball her eye, that's usually the first red flag.
Yeah, I would say that's a red flag.
And speaking of flags, Jat is, I don't know how this translates. It's a weird segue. Jat's gonna check out what's in the bottle. And in the shop we have a 20,000 loot. So, Gaia also required. Not that it matters, because we got that very, very, very early floater.
And this bottle could end up being a dud, but it could end up being a doubly doubly incentivized area?
Double? It's a ruby! It's a dud! Oh well.
Oh,
It's
well.
extra XP for us for later.
And Jat's gonna check Lufane.
Absolutely. He does have that slab translated. He's in the area. So, I'm wondering. We got the chime real early. Does Jack go to the cheeky early Mirage Tower play and see if he can find another key item?
I mean, I would say it would be a good proximity play because it's not hard to, manipulate your encounters, get in, check the first floor, and then go and check greater than, less than. But it looks like Hate's taking the bottom side first. Don't take the bottom side, Hate. Go top side.
And that slab turned into a power bonk.
Ooh.
It rolled up, so it's going to be kind of useful. But it won't really be truly useful until much later.
So right now it's looking like progression is going to be in Sky, maybe? We still have
I'm thinking
white
so.
We still have a white shirt outstanding.
We also haven't seen what's inside of Corneria locked.
Yeah.
Chat making that walk back. So you're 23 minutes in. You have a chime, a key, a loot. You need 3 things. Where do you go? What's going to be your first guess?
If I'm on Jat's pathing right now, I'm gonna go check key locked. You kind of got it at this point because it would be a little bit of a time waste to go into Mirage right now. It's not a bad play, but it would feel like a time waste if there was nothing in Mirage 1 and 2. So key lock I know for sure, and then maybe waterfall depending on what the key lock is.
Now, if this key lock is a tail, that's gonna send Jat right back up to get promoted, and it's a rod instead.
So waterfall?
Could be waterfall.
I'm thinking waterfall.
Yeah, I could see waterfall as a play. Unless for some reason that Oxale is in the Mirage Tower instead.
So we've been given a jet seed with a great weapon, but
Jat's gonna check ice first.
Ooh,
I like it.
I think this is just a good proximity play call right here. It's close by. You don't have to go up, and he's gonna get the cube.
So Hate finds a black shirt. Does anyone know if the box that holds the incentive item from Marsh, is it linked to this floor, or is it unique to that top floor only?
It's unique. It might be in the link. No, I think it's unique to that. Oh, and he finds a gas dragon tile. This is an EXP tile if they're weak.
Well, they're
very weak.
Then again, that first dragon did get bopped with the masa, so hard to tell. They're dragons.
It's a
They be
4
dragons.
tile.
But that is a good tile. Jat never came downstairs, so he never saw it. But this is a decent early grind.
This might give Hate an advantage if he can speed up his key item, his key item search. This might give him a distinct advantage over Jat, because he's going to gain a lot of levels.
He does have an early cube as well. So, Jat's going to be getting that crystal and then going to go get the cube shortly.
Jet picks up his ice armor, which is probably going, oh great, I don't have to farm more boxes, I've got good armor. He just needs to get his key item. But I don't see if he's just going to take a walking grind the rest of the seed, or if he's going to find a tile.
I mean, going to Sky early, like with these levels, I could totally see going to Sky right now if I was Hate. Because the only other thing that I have to turn in would be the slab, and that I don't know what it turns into yet, but I'd be going in that area. Instead, he's gonna take more grind.
I respect this grind right here. This is a lot of early EXP, and you don't need a whole lot of key items to make this tile profitable, so to say. And you got a black shirt down here, so
It's definitely not a bad play. Most often, taking that earlier grind, getting the levels that you know you're comfortable taking down to Topher with, can speed up the rest of your game with that confidence and assurance that I can make it now.
oh yeah, this is going to be a big confidence builder for Hate.
Chat pointing out that if he drops that white mage, the two mages that really matter the most are going to easily be able to carry the rest of this run for him.
And looks like Hate's done. He just took a grind to 18, 19 there, and
they do have warp on the first level though, so unless he's out of level 1 spells, exit would be the ideal way to go. But I think Hate's gonna check a couple more boxes down on this floor, and then we're gonna see if we can. He'll probably go out, save, and check top floor.
now I wonder if Jet is going to exit the moment he gets his key item, or if he's going to check those 3 boxes near the drop. I kind of want to see what's in those, because you never know. Aegis and Dragon Armor could be sitting in there for the taking.
At this point, a ribbon. I'd want a ribbon. I could make everything else I have work if I had a ribbon.
Yeah, there could be a ribbon sitting there too. That's a good point.
But Jat's gonna check. I absolutely agree with this. You're here. You're in the area. You can easily hop out when you need to. It's not gonna hurt. The only thing that will hurt is monster in a box. And you know what? A free house, not bad. Not a horrible find. Not what you wanted, but I mean, since you have exit anyway, why not?
I think that was just a cheeky ribbon check, so he can kind of consolidate his gear and get ready to close the game out at this point. And it looks like Jat's found his dead bodies in a box.
Question from the chat: is Life Night learnable? Not only is it learnable, but it's Life 2. I think.
No,
Pretty sure.
Life
No,
2
it's Life
is
1. Life 2 is 4. That's right.
level 4, slot 1. So it is red mage learnable, which is really nice.
That's what it was. Red Mage learnable Life 2 is going to be great. Hate finally finding that adamant. He's probably just going to exit out, turn in the adamant, get TNT, get a key, and he is going to probably go rob some elves and Corneria.
Yep.
And
right.
I was just going to say Jack going to Waterfall.
Jet's going to Waterfall. Now, if he finds the white shirt here, that means Haatexiii will be in Sky. And that's tough breaks, because now you have to full clear Sky until you find it. And Tail will be in C. So yeah, you'll have to, if you really want that tail bad, you're gonna have to full clear C too.
And I'm thinking one is hidden behind a crown, and the other is hidden behind an herb.
Oh, that's right. The crown and herb are still outstanding too. I'm not paying good enough attention to these notes. I should take a better look at them.
The best question tonight, though, are we going to see the bridge?
Oh yes, are we gonna see the extreme robot warrior chicken on the Bridge of Destiny tonight?
So far, most of the runners in the brackets have opted to ignore the robot chicken. And oh my, Phoenix, thank you for that. Pointing out that this is an abridged seed. Get your slow claps in chat for that, because that was good. Oh no! I had to repeat it. It had to be audible.
Yeah, everybody had to hear that.
It was glorious. We got pro rings in Corneria for real cheap as well.
Yeah, 6K pro rings are you love to see them, especially when they didn't roll down. Looks like Hate's making a good shopping trip so he can go out and clear. And Jat reset out a waterfall. What's going on Jat's side?
I think he ran into something that was a little perilous.
Oh my.
And now chat is debating whether or not to mute the commentators. I don't know if I should be honored or terrified.
I feel honored at this point, and it looks like Hate is gonna do an armory check.
And grind tile check, and it's not nice.
No, it's just some grimps. They're just tooling around the volcano, wondering how they got there. Yeah, I don't understand this armory check right now. Is he looking for a ribbon?
I mean, a ribbon would be fine. I mean, he found the ice -1 armor. He has a chain armor on his red mage. He's just... Ooh. On Jat's side, we have a pack of metal slimes as a trap tile for the robot.
Oh, this is a rather dangerous trap tile over here on Hate's side too. Or a monster in a box, 2 great sharks and 6 Wizzahags. That's a...
All right.
Flame armor, -1, not bad.
Hey, another 3G chest, and we got the tail from the robot. Excal -4 is definitely inversely popular to the Massa +4.
Ooh, slimes have thunder. That's bad.
That's real bad. They come in packs of 8, 9s. They can ruin your day real quick.
Yeah, no matter how many ribbons you have, that will wipe your party. So
Yeah.
Sky is now exponentially more dangerous than it was 2 minutes ago.
And Jat deciding, you know what, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna get out, and yeah, we're gonna mosey on down, get promoted, and then start looking for that Oxyale in Sky.
So with the key items outstanding now, it's probably either going to be Herber Crown into the other, and then Oxyhail out of Sky. If the seed did not put our Oxyhail in Sky, so this could be a little bit of a rough seed near the end here.
Now, 35 minutes in, you're one item away from just light orbs and go. You're getting promoted. Are you gonna check Cardia, or do you decide to just go, just run?
I know I have to. If I'm Jat, I know I have to check Sky, and I'm gonna open boxes there. I'm gonna go for the chest density check, and that's exactly what he's gonna do.
That's a really good play. You know you have to go here. You know you're gonna be touching a lot of boxes anyway. And hey, find a Tyro on the way, maybe a T-Rex, get some XP.
Oh,
no
yeah.
problem. This is some amazing play on Jat's side. And Hate's still trying to take some walking grinds and get a little bit of XP as he finds some iron golds in the box.
I don't know how they fit in there, but apparently they know how.
Well, they pack nicely.
Ah, I see.
All right. First floor of Mirage, we have a Pro Cape.
That's not bad. It's not what you want.
A Pro Ring. You could say that this is a really a pro move here.
Yes, indeed. It's definitely a proficient check. Now, if you're in Jat's place, do you
find the Oxale and then go straight back to Onrak? Yes. Yes, you do.
I
Actually,
wouldn't check. I wouldn't check Onrak at all.
I wouldn't check another box in here. I would probably hit a couple greed chests for ribbons, but I'm gonna full clear. I'm gonna not full clear this. I'm just gonna go say hi to our favorite Dragon Queen and make sure that she doesn't get back up. And Hate pulling the defense +3 out of the Volcano Armory.
Now that's a good pull to have, but with Invis 2 available on the night and the Red Mage and the
that white shirt that's somewhere.
and the White Mage, I mean, it helps if you don't get it. Like if you decide not to grab the Invis 2 at level 2, but I'm not really agreeing with bouncing off Volcano right now.
In Hate's defense, he has been keeping that White Mage up. So that White Mage will probably last just long enough to get a couple casts of Invis out.
Yes, it will. Now, if Hate's looking for a ribbon, and he's the only runner to find a ribbon, he could actually have a distinct Topher advantage. Maybe if he can start clearing the seed. Yeah, he's checking boxes. I think he wants a ribbon.
He's hungry for a ribbon. That'll be a huge game changer. So the chances that we do find a bridge are quite high.
Yeah, we might. Bridge is always going to be in the inner C.
Yep, and we well, it's not an ice. And it could potentially have been behind the key lock in Elfland, or even at the Northwest Castle.
I don't know what Jat's up to. Oh, an ice sword +4 for Jat. That's another good sword to slap on your red wizard there, and so you don't have to burn up all your spell charges. But he's checking greater than less than. Is he going to full clear sky for gear?
Proximity, maybe get a couple cheeky monster in the boxes that are like Iron Golem, something that might give good experience. I don't hate it. He does have his ninja Dan down, so I hate finding a katana -1 because here in Final Fantasy Randomizer, katanas, they roll negative. Always.
All the time. Yeah, always.
This time, not a -3, which seems to be the most popular version of the katana. Look at the wonderful glitch door. I love that door.
Yes. I think Hate is doing this volcano clear strictly for a ribbon. Because if you get one ribbon, you don't even need dragon armor, really. If you have ice...
There's also Wall. Wall was early as well.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no, that was level 6.
Yeah.
You know, notes. There's notes. I should look at notes.
And he finds a red dragon. Is that a red dragon tile?
I thought it came out of a box. Oh, hey, look! The bridge!
Hey! Check your bingo cards off. We have a bridge sighting.
Yeah. Apparently this is going to be the extended edition. It's no longer abridged. It's the unabridged, precisely.
Yes, it's completely unabridged. I think Jat's just doing gear checks here. I don't necessarily agree with it, with the equipment he already has.
Well,
but I understand it.
Looking at it from a commentator's point of view, we have Jat checking boxes, Hate checking boxes. They're both in fairly dense chest areas, so they're not exactly losing any time, they're not exactly gaining any time over each other, and one of them is going to find something extremely valuable, and Hate already has that defense sword now, and a bridge, which is, you know, going to lead places, and a second katana -1.
So he has all the gold he's ever going to need. And yeah, Hate's just going to clear carry, no ribbon. That feels kind of bad when you full clear volcano and don't get a ribbon.
Absolutely. However, he will likely be the first one on the board with an orb lit. Jat finding another pro cape. And a random eye.
Oh, I love seeing those. Those are always wonderful encounters.
Absolutely, and they don't look like they have anything scary that we know of yet. And speaking of scary, here's Carrie on hate side.
4 hits, 514.
Throwing out some Zeus.
Carrie responding with ink, which is going to give him more time to chip and invis 2.
And down we go. All right. 43 minutes, 17 seconds. Hate 13 is the first on the board with the fire orb lit. As Jat is approaching more rooms with boxes. Must touch other box. Hate checking out Gaia. Does he have the bottle yet?
I don't think so.
The bottle was in Ordeals, and he's never been. The good news is he will find his loot here in the shop.
And if he doesn't go Ordeals...
Or the Flugel, in this case.
What is a Flugel?
I leave that to y'all to Google. It's a horn, though.
Oh, he's realizing he doesn't have the bottle. Now, if Hate... Oh, Hate's going Sky. Hate's going to pick up a lot of time going Sky.
Now, Hate hasn't... Oh, was that... Nope, that was a heal helm. Ooh, never mind. He hasn't found a ribbon yet. He does get the Oxyale immediately. So, is he going to full clear this as well?
I would imagine.
I don't know. If I was Hate, I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah,
I'd probably do some of the easier boxes, but I don't know. I would feel behind.
With that with the way it's playing out. Oh, there's a ribbon +3 on Jat side in Sky 3 in the right hand side.
That's a great find.
Yes, he's probably going to close the seat out from here. I think that would be his play.
All he needs is one. And he is going on. Yes, they did check Dwarf Armory, and there was not a lot in there.
Some monsters, some... to answer the question in chat from Chabert, Massa rolled +4.
And to, you know, for all those other fans out there, the Exhal rolled -4.
And
the Vorpal hasn't been seen yet, but it's probably +5.
let's get some Bless RNG in chat. Jad is on the Bridge of Destiny, headed to our favorite Dragon Queen.
Come on, Robot Chicken. At the
Let's
same
see.
time, though, if we do see that Robot Chicken, we probably won't see it for very long, because Jat is kind of beefy at this point.
You never know. Robot Chicken could be packing some heat today. You never know, because Randomizer is always going to randomize.
He could start off with some kitchen appliances. You never know.
This is true.
And his light might survive, but the rest of his party, well, they'll be cooked.
Or
I am, of course, referring to nuke and or nuclear.
Or Robot Chicken could have went to leg day.
If Robot Chicken had leg day, that would, well, that'd be a sad day indeed. And it looks like we don't get to see Robot Chicken on Jat side today. But we do get to see Tiamat 1. And we're just going to come out with a punch, a temper, and an invis 2. And now get your guesses in. How many whacks does it take to kill a dragon? Well, 5 hits for 640 something. Or 264? Don't know. I blinked and I missed it.
Yep.
Second temper, second invis, and 4 hits for 420 damage, and down goes Tiamat.
So, to answer your question, it takes 2 bonks to kill a dragon.
2 crunch. 2. All right, and with his first orblet, he's gonna go and finish off C. He being Jet.
Yeah, I have to say, Hate is really holding his own here. I don't agree with this full sky check in his position, but he will get a ribbon out of it, and he is tied for orbs right now. I don't know if Hate has all those items, those key items. I don't see them lit up on his tracker.
Did not see Hate check any of those chests. I think he is just going past those.
I agree with skipping Sky too. It's a really drawn out check. He's got considerable levels already. Do you think Hate is going to immediately stop checking chests and head up to Tia the moment he sees that ribbon? Because he's headed right for it.
I want him to. I want him to see that ribbon and go, yes, got it, good, I'm out. I want to see him warp back and then just go straight to Tia.
Yeah. There's our heal helm. And it looks like Jat is just gonna march through C. Maybe check the two free chests. Nope, not even checking the 2 free chests.
Not needed.
Yeah,
What are you gonna give me? A white shoot? Nah, it's fine. I don't need it. It's just cool.
And
there's the ribbon. Dropping a pro ring, and apparently the ribbon was hiding behind a monster, which I missed the first time.
yeah, it looks like it's just bones.
Chat is not even gonna look at Sharknado, and I can't blame him. He's got everything he needs. He just needs orbs.
He just needs orbs, and I think Hate is going to be in full go mode here.
Well,
maybe
he full move mode. We're not exactly going anywhere, but we are moving.
Yes. And Jet's pulling up on Tia 2 or Kraken. Jet is pulling up on Kraken here shortly, and I think Kraken's gonna fall rather quickly.
We're not gonna see any cheeky Brack strats. So, all right, Sunflash. I leave Kraken to you to give the play-by-play.
I salute you, sir. We're just gonna Jet's gonna play with the sea trolls and sea snakes here a little bit. And here we go. It's gonna switch his fighter around to the bottom, keep him from getting smacked around by Kraken, because Kraken 1 can still be kind of mean. So we see a fight, an Invis 2, a temper, and then a swing. And Kraken is actually rolled kind of strong. Kraken 1. So temper comes out, 3 hits, 518. Some more Invis 2. 5 hits, 1,018 damage, and Kraken is Sashimi.
That was a lot faster than I was hoping for.
Yeah, I thought Kraken was going to do Kraken things as Kraken 1, but apparently not. Looks
Kraken
like
1, rather tame.
Yeah, it looks like Hate's taking some greed checks here.
If he finds the second ribbon, that'd be great. Because there's only one thing better than 1 ribbon, and that's 2 ribbons.
Yeah, and the only thing better than 2 ribbons is all 3.
Absolutely. And the best thing is finding a ribbon for sale in a shop somehow.
And he's gonna grab Loke 2. I agree with this. I'm a big proponent of the lock spells and lock.
Lock is a poor man's fest.
Yes, it is.
And if any of the fiends decide to play hard to get or hard to touch, it'll be invaluable. As Jat is gonna just run down to Lich, and he's gonna get through him so quick that Lich truly will become a speed bump. And we have Hate approaching his Bridge of Destiny.
Let's get some blessed RNGs in chat. Let's see if the robot chicken god of war will show up and bless us today. And it doesn't look like Jad is gonna find out that arachnids have thunder. I'm a little saddened by that, but nope.
No, they have Blizzard. The Metal
Right.
Slimes had Thunder.
Thunder, that's right. Metal Slimes had thunder. Our Blizzard arachnids.
Hate now just running from these fights. I think he's feeling the pressure now that he's almost an hour in, one orb lit, and he's still 3 items short. If Hate can somehow manage to pick up the other items he needs and not touch anything else, like the bottle or the tail, the ruby, the TNT, the herb, or the crown, he might actually be able to catch up here.
Yeah, we'll have a race on our hand, but Jad is just Jad's not checking anything. Jad's on a mission to get 2,000 years in the past, and I can't really blame him.
All right, Jat getting blockaded by some bats, but it doesn't matter. Because we got that wonderful NPC guillotine on.
And Hate's taking Tia 2. He did 3 hits for 700 damage with Amhaza. And 5 hits for 955, and Tia's gone. He's going to light his air orb and be on his way to C.
Now, was that faster than Jat's Tia?
I think they were fairly similar in speed. Ooh, and sandwiches have glance.
That's not nice.
It's not nice at all.
Oh, that poor Moogle. It's green. Yikes.
And looks like
Oh, hey, was there a Lich fight? Did you miss it?
I didn't even see it. I just saw an orb get lit. That's all I saw.
I don't even think there was a fiend there. I think Lich just, heard Jack comment and went, "Nope, sorry, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this."
And we're gonna get some final gear checks here. Some pro rings for Jat. Probably gonna do his last shop.
Go visit Carrie and scare her into oblivion.
Oh no! Hey, don't check it. Don't go to ordeals.
He's doing it.
You don't want this play.
I mean, checking ordeals before checking waterfall.
I don't agree with this play at all.
Yeah, that's a tough one. At the same time, he doesn't know. For all he knows, this could have the rod.
Oh no.
Then again, when Jack did this ordeals, he got walled a little bit.
Yeah,
Hey, going through it now might be able to get through it a lot faster.
Yeah, and that's looking like to be the case. But looks like Jat's marching straight down to Carrie and then on to 2,000 years in the past.
I'm excited to see what our first look at Topher will be like with this rather generous seed.
Yes. Well, the seed is the monsters have not been too friendly this seed, so Topher could be a big equalizer this run, and Hate's gonna need it. And Jet's pulling up on carry 1. Couple
All
fights. A temper. Yeah, one. Wow.
Did the temper even go off?
No, the fighter just killed Carrie. It's having enough of that.
Just decided, no, guys, it's okay. I got this. Just go. Hey, look, there's that boat, and there's Hate's bottle. He's gonna be real sad when he finds out that all it leads to is a ruby.
It's no good. And it looks like Jats doesn't even need heal potions. Jat's going straight for Topher. Looks like he's probably going to take a house.
I think he bought heal potions a while ago. He just hasn't needed them for about the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And 58 minutes and 30 some odd seconds, we have Jat in Topher.
This is a blazing fast run.
This at full speed, I think Jat can finish this in the next 3 minutes, provided he stops running into massive packs of okay men.
Yeah, okay men are not okay.
But he does find a bunch of gasties, and he's gonna say no to that doctor's visit.
And Cure 4 at level 7 spotted.
Sandworms on the final trap tile. That's not a bad sight to see.
Yeah, if you don't have the levels, you can always go into Topher and consume some sandwiches if you'd like. But Jat's just going to heal up to make it through these next few floors before he gets to Earth.
And today, the favorite snack of the Titan is glue. And Hate decided, once he saw that, to say no. And he reset all the way back to Ordeals. He's going to walk back to his airship. And, yeah. Pro tip. If you're not sure about going to a place and you have an airship, save in the airship before landing. This way, if you decide to just go ahead and reset all the way out of it, you're resetting back into the air and instant mobility to go where you want to go next. So, speaking of going where to next, it's going to be the on-rack.
Yeah,
which is the right move. Unfortunately, it was the right move 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. So Hate's gonna have to get through Waterfall. I think he'll have a better shot than Jat did. He's higher level than Jat was when he checked Waterfall, but he really needs to make up time. And to be frankly, Jat's gonna have to wipe at least once or twice for Hate to catch back up.
Speaking of wiping, hi Lich, and
oh wow.
Bye, Lich. That was just a... I don't think that even registered as an annoyance on Jat's side.
Yeah, and Jat didn't even heal.
No, the utter disrespect. Just as Lich deserves.
So, are we going to see a sub 105? I don't think...
It's very possible.
I don't think I've ever seen these seeds run, this particular flag set run this fast. Jat is moving. He doesn't even heal the ninja. Four hits, 590. Temper coming out. Viz 2. Carry striking with some lightning 2 for some chip damage.
I'm almost certain he was hoping that ninja would go down.
Ooh, 4 hits from Carry. And 4 hits returned from the fighter, dropping Carry, and now he's on to the seafloor.
Hate's gonna take this juicy pack of slimes for the XP, finding out that they have thunder. And it's just gonna be for a tail.
Looks like Jet went and life to that ninja back up so he can run from these nasty encounters here on the seafloor.
It's a good idea. I mean, having your ninja fall in battle against the fiend, it's a good way to, you know, give a little boost to the XP gain of the remaining light warriors.
I don't understand, or maybe he's saving the red mage because red mage also has life charges. I'm gonna see Invis 2 come out.
And
Two
yeah, I
Invis
don't
2.
know if Kraken's gonna do things. Kraken has Cure 4.
Well, that's not good. That means Kraken has a spell list.
At the same time, I think it's not gonna really matter because I think we're gonna get hit Kraken so hard he's gonna go forward 2,000 years into the future and land on himself, killing both instantly.
I think this might happen. Kraken has high evade, and the red mage is down. That's not good.
Mage just targeted, focus fired.
4
But we
hits.
do have life.
It did
And life
get
too.
4 hits off for 500 some damage. 4 hits for 415, and Kraken
Yeah, just Kraken.
kind of a glass cannon.
Hate checking the magic in Gaia or Onrak. And he's going to start touching boxes here.
This is not good.
He still hasn't found the rod or the key.
But he does pick up a flame shield +1, which is kind of nice. Gives you that
Yeah.
dual resistance on the fighter. That's always nice. And we're here Jet's drawing Tia. And Tia is punchy and kind of strong, so Invis 2 is going to come out. And I believe he power bonked. Yes, he's going to power bonk. Heal 3 coming. 2 heal 3s coming out.
Just to make sure everyone's topped off.
Yeah, so you don't get hit with a nuke or a nuclear and wipe out. That would not be good. Nuclear
Why
from
did you
Tia.
just called it? Instant commentator curse.
Love
You
Tea
hate to
coming
see
out.
it in Jat's seat, but you love to see it in all of ours.
Oh,
Nuclear
nuclear
too.
again! Oh, this could be bad.
Surprising, he still has 2 light warriors standing.
Oh, and Tia's got high evade. Tia
And
hits
almost
177.
Out that knight with 1 shot. For a second, I thought he just cast Quad X on himself. I'm like, that's not a thing you can do.
Blizzard!
Tia with Blizzard.
Oh my!
All right, and
Oh.
Tia's gone. Ooh, that was some clutch moments right there.
Yes.
That was what Hate needed to happen, but it didn't quite happen the way Hate needed it to. He will definitely hate to see it later.
Now, we didn't see nuke from Tia, and we still have chaos left. So this chaos could have rolled really strong, or paper tiger. If I'm Jat, I'm hoping chaos is a paper tiger. And he's through. He's safe. For but a moment.
All right. Do you mind if I take this chaos fight?
Oh, go ahead.
Me. All right, I'm warmed up. You're probably gonna see Invis 2, Power Bonk, Temper, Fat. I don't think they got fast yet, so Temper. All right, party set. We are ready. Temper, Invis 2, Power Bonk, and Invis 2. A good opening start, and I think that's the only Temper left on that ninja. Chaos with Rub and instant taking out the ninja, but he got the Temper off, I believe, so he's done his job. We're gonna come back with some ink from Chaos. Heal 3 goes out from the White Mage. White Wizard, rather. And our first punch, 5 hits, 447 damage. Invis 2, round 3. And, Chaos goes out for the White Mage and misses. 5 hits, 442, I believe, there. And we're now just using the White Mage as a meat shield. Another temper from the Red Wizard onto the fighter. The Knight even. 4 hits, 419. Zap from Chaos, dropping the White Mage. And another hit, 2 for 425. Bane from Chaos. Takes out our Red Wizard. Now we're just Swirl from Chaos. 3 hits, 504. It's just hold A and pray at this point. 4 hits, 270 something. 5 hits, 824. And that is GG for Jet at 1 hour, 8 minutes flat. According to racetime.gg.
Wow.
GGs.
That was incredibly fast.
That was amazing.
Looks like we'll be getting Jad in here soon for an interview.
Speak of the interview and Jet in here. He's here now. Hi, Jet. GG.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't have really asked for much more from the seed. I kind of expected Hate to try and make the party a little bit worse, but actually this is pretty much exactly the comp I practiced against, so I was pretty happy to get Thief White Mage here, and then, yeah, just an absolute Jet seed. I was thinking maybe sub-hour is possible, but these pod flags just have a lot of stuff, or sorry, these bracket flags just have a lot of stuff going on, and Tia was rude.
That was quite rude. Double nuclear, just back to back. That was oof.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy, like, watching it back. I'm really happy with the decisions I made on that Tia. I mean, obviously you can't guess, but like trying to keep that fighter HP up and at least one life caster up with the heal 3s instead of going a little bit more offensive, like a big difference here without Nuke or Fade. I mean, I could have bought Fade, but Nuke or Fade not really being available means like I had to play a little bit more defensive, and I think it barely paid off.
How quick did your heart drop when you saw the second nuclear from Tia?
Oh, it was just prayers for the Red Mage. My Knight was probably okay, but I really needed the Red Mage to stay up because Chaos would have been incredibly sketchy with solo fighter with no. Yeah, it would have been bad. It would have just been like power bonk, swing, and hope, and it would have been. Ugh.
Yeah.
That seed, it felt like every choice you made was the exact choice you needed to make, and it really truly felt like the only thing trying to stop you was just the mobs and the spells and the skills they had, especially early on. Just trying to get to the airship desert, that was an ordeal in itself.
I mean, I really wanted to kill those Peds, like really wanted to kill those Peds, but one of the things with early floater seeds that like it's important to recognize is the lack of EXP that you're just gonna get kind of for free. So like killing a 4-pack of Peds would have been amazing, but they were so spell happy. So yeah, that I knew how to encounter Manip around it, but you know, fourth time's the charm, and I was like, okay, fine.
When you find a pack of EXPs, you just start to salivate, and you're like, maybe I can do it.
On Hate side, Sea Trolls have Zap.
Yeah. Oh, I saw Zap once on the Sea Trolls, so I did know that.
We didn't catch it earlier, but that's disgusting.
Sea Trolls had Zap. 2 things had Thunder, Slimes, and something else had Thunder.
You missed. Did you catch Blizzard on the Arachnids at all?
No, I kind of got lucky there. I was fire 3ing them pretty much nonstop, so I probably just dodged it.
The enemy that you ended up wiping to the most, besides the EXPs, I think was the Wraiths. Whereas Hate, no problem with them. Just fire 3'd and they're gone. However, the Blizzard Arachnids definitely did not play nice.
Yeah, I mean, overall, something that like the seed I wiped in Waterfall once, but otherwise things pretty much went according to plan. One thing that could have gone really bad was Ordeals if I had wiped in one of those boxes, but that's probably a 2-minute time loss or something like that. Like I was a little bit greedy checking some boxes there, but I really wanted a ribbon. So,
Absolutely. We definitely saw that the search for the ribbon on your side, and but once you found it, that was it. You decided to
oh yeah,
just go because
Oh, yeah.
you got all you needed.
once I found that ribbon, like it was boxes for ribbon exclusively, right? And the plan was going to be, Sky 1, Sky 3, then Sea, 3 chests and Sharknado, and then Volcano Armory, and then Earth 4 Armory. And then if I didn't find a ribbon by then I I don't know what I would have done then. That would have been unfortunate.
Yeah, we were kind of debating. Well, you were full after you found the Oxyhail in Sky. We were like, well, he's in go mode right now, but you started full clearing, and we were discussing that, and we figured you were desperate for a ribbon.
Yeah, it wasn't a full clear. Like, it was a convenient checks clear, I guess is what I would call it. Like, you know, high density chests that I'm gonna get as many chests as if it doesn't beat just like checking Cardia, I'm not gonna check it. Is essentially kind of like the logic there, right?
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
I also wanted some levels. My knight needed to be 24, and then I wanted my white mage to have enough levels to have enough Cassive and Viz 2 and heal 3. And you could see that like I really actually needed that quite badly. So like leveling my white mage, even though it was level 1 for 50 minutes of the seed, up to it ended up like 21 was very important, I think.
I think you doing that early ordeals play was a good idea. It unfortunately, didn't lead to anything useful, but you were able to mark that off, and you never had to go really over there again, except to promote. And when you promoted at the earliest you possibly could, which was a huge play. And I think being able to do that and getting those extra spells from your ninja and your red wizard definitely helped give you the edge you needed in Dover.
Yeah, I mean, promotion didn't do much here. My ninja had 1 cast of temper, which I mean obviously paid off, but I just promoted because I was there and I didn't know if I needed the spell charges or not. At the end of I really seriously debated not promoting, but I was like, am I really just gonna like not spend 45 seconds for potentially race losing time loss? And I'm like, no, okay. Yeah, I mean, I did, even though it was a pretty jetty seed, I did full clear everything except for C, right? I got every incentive item except for C, and C was white shirt, so.
You didn't get the crown. Well, we were figuring C was going to lead to a crown, herb.
Yeah,
White
it's
shirt.
herb. It's herb to crown. Hate got herb in mermaids, and then it's going to be crown to white shirt.
Yeah.
So Burt Reynolds wants us to ask you about the King Key Locked Corneria.
The King Key Lock Canaria.
Yeah, you had key right after you did doors, and you didn't check Corneria. You just kind of skipped over and went to Ice Cave.
So my entire focus in the early game was clearing dungeons sequentially to get my party levels up. So like my brain, whenever I was clearing a dungeon, I wasn't actually thinking too much about incentive items. I was, what incentive items can I check that get me levels so that way I can clear more, clear safer. So then I just forgot about the key check for a little bit. But then it came back once I started thinking, okay, what's my go mode? What are my incentive items that I actually need to do? Then I was like, oh, okay. I need to go do key lock. So like, I don't think it didn't cost me, although it could have if I forgot for too long.
I don't think it cost you. I think it actually benefited you going to ice and getting that ice armor and getting that incentive item cleared and getting some levels out of Ice Cave.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously should have done the key earlier, but I wanted to make sure that as I said, like the entire focus with the early floater was just like, what dungeons can I clear to get levels? And that's why I was like, Marsh, get a few levels, then into ordeals where I had perfect spells for ordeals, and then into ice later because I had perfect spells for ice, and then, and then go from there.
Was Cardia ever an option in your mind to check for ribbons?
Nah, I really don't like checking Cardia and Volcano Armory. Those are like the two places I've just like, I'm pretty off it, but I know a lot of people do, and like I know I watched Cheese when Cheese was doing an early floater seed. He went there for money, but like I rather, if I can clear dungeons, I'd rather just clear dungeons, get money from enemies, and that worked pretty well here. So
Yeah. Now, what was your thoughts when you went over to check dwarves and got that Mazza 4?
oh, I'm like, 1, thank goodness I cleared the monster in a box. 2, I hope my opponent didn't clear the monster in a box. But from the looks of it, it looks like Hate did. So yeah, that was a game-losing potential skip if I didn't open that monster in a box. Like, because for example, like I left one behind in Toph, I left one behind in Dwarf Armory. So yeah, got lucky.
Yeah, and Hate's gonna be kicking himself here, checking the adamant and the TNT to key now.
To Rod, yeah.
Yeah.
That said, it definitely looks like Hate is still looking for a ribbon or dragon armor. Or
He got dragon armor in
oh, did he find the dragon?
Yeah, in the one quick spot in Cardia, the 3 chest check.
Yeah.
Ah, well that's good.
This could have wiped me, and that's the one that, like, you know, what happens if the moss is just behind that, right? And then it's like a totally different seed. So sometimes FFR is kinder.
The ribbon I didn't notice before until Hate went back and picked it up was hiding behind bones, and it's a real good thing the bones weren't that scary because leaving that behind would have been detrimental when that zap came out earlier.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like purposely filling up my armor, although I've definitely done it at times depending on situations. But I really do aim to have my armor filled out, just so I make sure that I pick up ribbons. Like, so I see ribbons, because I want to mostly run from monster in a box, and also with the Masa +4, there's no weapons that I care about, so therefore I can just go. You know what? If that makes sense, like if it's monster in a box, the only things I care about are armor, because the only thing I care about is a ribbon, because I have a Masa +4. Therefore, having a full inventory for weapons doesn't matter. Only having a full inventory for armor does. Yeah.
Are you saying you wouldn't pick up the X-Cal -4?
I did, and I never got used.
No, it just sat in your inventory and looked pretty.
I was expecting you to throw it off the top of Sky.
Nah, I'm not a memer really. I play very much like to have fun, but I don't. How do I say this without being? I like to show maximum respect for my opponents by not memeing, and it's like, you know, meming's fun and stuff, but I want to make sure that like when I'm putting it out, like when I'm playing, I'm putting up my best effort. So that's why I don't do it.
So, looking ahead a little bit, your next matchup is going to be against Shumbabi.
Yes.
What do you think about that matchup?
Very scary. Shumbabi's been practicing like crazy. I've also personally watched him play a lot, and I'd take Shumbabi from 4 months ago. I'd feel pretty good about Shumbabi from 4 months ago. It's not Shumbabi from 4 months ago anymore, so I got to get my practice on and think about what I wanna do and stuff. Like, I feel like my strategy for this, like, I had a very specific draft I wanted to go for. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and it basically played like that. But I'm gonna have to reconsider like what advantages I have over Shumbabi and what I want to do there. So I'm gonna have to do some more behind the scenes practice and figure out what the strategy is gonna be.
Speaking of the draft, we were looking at that black belt blurs, and we were wondering why nobody took black belt. I understand it's boring to run, but it was really strong, and this was a great seed for black belts.
Because I just felt like I was a better fighter player. That's the reason. And if my opponent was gonna pick black belt as the last pick, I would absolutely use it. So like, I've been playing black belt tons, but if I'm going to pick a single melee, I felt I had a better shot with a single melee fighter, and I also believed that Hate was going to pick another thief or a white mage as the last pick. So I basically thought I got to choose what melee we both played, and I thought it would be more advantageous for me to have a fighter compared to a black belt, because a black belt, like, look at this Topher.
Yeah.
I got lucky, but I had to make very tight decisions, and they paid off for me. They might not always, and maybe my decisions were incorrect, but like I had to make very, very tight decisions with the fighter in order to get through. Versus with a black belt, those decisions would just not be nearly as important. So I wanted to increase the number of decisions that had to be made in Topher with the fighter.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, Hate did find something you didn't.
Mhm.
In the bottom of Marsh, there was a dragon trap tile.
Oh, okay.
So if you had both gone black belt over fighter, then Hate would have had an immensely overpowered black belt.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. It's like how much time do I want to spend checking grind tiles and things like that? Like, oh, there's a ribbon in Earth as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The black belt, I've played a lot of black belt. I've done a lot of black belt practice for pods, so I know how powerful it is. But yeah, it's just always a decision, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that decision. I prefer fighter to black belt as well, just because it does up the difficulty a little bit depending on what weapons you find. And
like with my fighter comp, I think I've wiped in Topher in like 3 out of my 6 practice seeds, and that isn't great. But I was like fine tuning the how strong I have to feel. And you can see I kind of went in a little bit higher than I needed to be. There's a little bit of buffer in terms of the fighter levels and the white mage, and that was needed.
Yeah, your levels were definitely needed to clear Topher. That Tiamat was really nasty.
I was gonna ask, why did you choose red mage instead of the black mage? Because black mage definitely had a lot more health.
Fun fact: so my practice strats were 100% black mage actually. Like fighter black mage was what I was practicing exclusively. But I found that without access to life, Topher was too dicey, like coin flippy dicey. So I wanted the red mage. Like in my second to last practice session, I switched over to red mage just to guarantee or have a higher chance of having access to life. Because yeah, as I said, I want decisions, but I don't want coin flips of like how often my mages get back road or how often Zap hits something and doesn't hit others, right, when you're going into Topher with no life. I was honestly expecting Hate to go Thief, so that's why I picked red mage.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
That definitely does make sense. Because at least with the red mage you have a chance to get a life spell someplace.
Yeah, it's about 60%, right? That you get
yeah.
life. Or sorry, 60 it's higher than that because there's 2, but red mages can learn about 50% of the white magic, roughly.
Yeah. So you've got like a 60-65% chance of actually having life learnable, unless you're me in practice and never get it. Yeah, speed bump's gone. Hate clears it, and he's going to be entering Topher at about the 126 mark, 126.30.
Yeah, I mean, just goes to show, like, as I said, I've been practicing quite a bit, so making, gotta... Hate definitely put some fear in me in the play-in race, so... and then Shoom Bobby also putting some fear in me, so...
Hate definitely playing a very, very good seed this time. He knew what he wanted the whole time, which was ribbons and some helpful spells and levels. And that is we found fast finally.
Unlearnable,
yeah. But we definitely saw him find a couple decent grind tiles and get the early levels, which we were speculating might actually give him the earlier edge. What's your take on leveling? When do you think the best time to get your levels are, especially with these seeds?
It depends on the comp you're running, but like with the fighter comp, you could, like, as I said, my exact strategy for dungeon clear order was not speed, it was which dungeons do I have the right tools to get levels at, and what level do I want to be going into each dungeon, right? So that's why the order was Marsh, Ordeals, Ice, And that was my leveling strategy, was Marsh Ordeal's Ice with Fire 3 at level 1. So,
Yeah, that's a very respectable strategy to get through the seed as quick, especially as quickly as you did. That was, I think, this is one of the fastest seed times I've seen so far this tournament with this particular flag set.
yeah, I mean, King Floater definitely definitely helps.
Yeah.
Did you think about checking Sky earlier when you saw that chime on the princess?
I was debating Waterfall versus Sky, but it was the exact same levels conversation in my head, which was that I wanted more levels before I dove Sky because I felt like my spell charges were just like slightly low. And you can see once again, like in Sky, I actually ran out of basically every single spell charge that I used. So I think Waterfall was the safer play. Also, Waterfall's just faster than Sky, so I didn't want to full clear Sky if I didn't have to.
And we have a 128 entrance into Topher by Hate. I still think 130 is a really respectable, like the 130 sub 140 clears of this flag set is really still really respectable, no matter where the key items land, because these are definitely a big step up from the pod flags.
Yeah, I was just taking a look at the times, and there's one 106 by Sonny, and then this 108, and then Thunder got a 109. Oh no, sorry.
Wow.
A 108 by Solario Rex, beating Sonny, and then a 109 by Thunder. So, yeah, this was such a jet seed, but I mean, once again, floater. The thing with this seed though was no fade, no nuke, right? Nuke was 7, fade was 6. So that did change a little bit in that we had Masa, which means we could kill any single target, but couldn't kill groups unless we had like weakness exploit, essentially.
And Hate is validating his run. I always respect it. I've seen some amazing items land in those chests.
All right, it looks like we're finally getting around to our Lich 2 fight. With a brief jaunt through this floor. Isn't it weird? Is there anything on that floor? I don't think I ever traveled that floor anywhere.
I think the backside entrance into the rooms in
That's okay.
in Earth. I've only ever seen somebody grind those rooms once or twice. Hey, just making a quick party switch here so he can run more efficiently.
Now, with that extra agility that the White Mage has, is it gonna make a big difference to not get ambushed, or is it negligible with the ninja in the party?
I think it's negligible because that ninja has plus 15 luck, so it's a perma run. No respect for Lich, just straight up attacking.
Just hold aim, pray, and Lich doesn't get a chance. The speed bump does it again.
I feel like I always respect Lich. Lich has nuked or zapped me too many times.
I think we watched you not even bother healing for the fight with Lich.
I was full health when I walked onto that tile. It was just I healed before, like I didn't get any encounters after I healed. I ran from them because thieves are great, especially with plus luck.
Yeah. And we got him pulling carry. No respect at all to carry. Just one invis 2 and straight fights. Carry throwing out some chip damage with lit 2. Is 2 going off. Some more fighting.
Well, that's a decent hit from the ninja. 108. 4 hits. That's with katana -1, so it's actually getting used. 4 hits, 101. Carry returning with the 2 hits, 101, saying I could do 101 in less hits. And then the fighter being like, and you could also die right now. So we're through half of the dungeon.
Now we know Kraken's not scary.
No.
Kraken's
Well,
scary.
Kraken could have been scarier.
Yes.
Kraken does have kind of the tendency to target the one member of your party you really don't want to die besides your melee
Every
user.
time. Every time. Kraken with this randomizer has become sentient. It knows exactly which you don't want to die.
And some people say that percents are a lie, but I think it's a very high percentage that Kraken will find the mage you cherish the most and end it.
And Kraken showing off his amazing evasion.
And also the fact that it still has Cure 4.
Bad turn order.
Really bad turn order for that. Now, I don't know if Hate picked up Lock.
I mean, it took a special visit for me to pick it up, so yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he did.
Well prepared. Excellent.
The poor man's fast coming out. But another... Ooh.
Speaking of the poor man's fast, there's Kraken with the actual fast.
He needs to get them Invis 2 charges up very fast.
I don't think he ever turned in the herb that he picked up, so no white shirt.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's our knight. Our knight is down.
Winnable if he has the ice sword on his red mage.
The red mage is swinging something kind of dark and defensy looking.
Switch into Fade Nuke. Hopefully
Fade
he can
Nuke's
get
a good idea too.
To Intel. Hopefully, well, he only has
Yeah,
one.
we're out of nuke.
We're looking at Ice 3 charges.
Yeah, I don't think Quad X is a good play yet. I saw Shumba be calling me to Quad X TM, which actually was a good idea. But I thought in my mental math that it wasn't quite enough.
And down goes our red wizard, who's just left her with our white mage.
Yeah, going Fog 2 instead of Invis 2.
Nuke on Kraken!
Oh, this Kraken was way scarier than we originally thought.
And that was deep. And there we go. And that's gonna be that for Hate. With throwing in the towel there. Totally understandable. Get your GGs in for Hate for a wonderful race. And hello, Hate. GG, sir.
Howdy, howdy. I wasn't expecting to get dragged in quite yet, and I think Discord might have my audio on the wrong things right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
No, that's fine. As long as you can hear me fine, that's good enough.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that seed did its best to keep you from making any progress or finding anything you wanted. What are your thoughts?
I really wish I hadn't forgotten to turn in that adamant as long as I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I was expecting to get beaten, but holy crap, Jad, that was a jet seat for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I missed a little bit of what you didn't see, and then just early floater is always a nice thing.
Yeah, and those couple of Fog 2 casts, those were mismenus. I was trying to fade, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, that's crap. Same with the time the white mage actually swung, because I didn't let off the A button on time.
You saw a much worse Kraken than I did.
Yeah.
Though my Kraken was a little scary. You had fun waiting behind Kraken for you too, though.
Yeah, I figured that you probably had a pretty safe Topher, a pretty quick Topher, given that it was just like
No.
Tia
Oh my.
decided. I said, Hate really needs, if he's going to catch up, needs to have Jat wipe, and if Tia's got nuke or nuclear, it's going to be a bad thing. And then Tia nucleared, and then nucleared again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried. We tried our best to commentator curse Jat just enough to give you a chance to catch up and get a neck and neck race. Unfortunately, Jat was too strong for our curses.
Yeah, no, that's about what I expected. I mean, I mentioned yesterday in chat that it's like, I think if I had a 20-minute head start, I might not lose as bad. But it's what I expected. I'm very new to this, and I haven't even gone through the Duckling program yet. That's what I'm looking forward to next.
Well, hold on,
Monday.
You haven't gone through the Duckling program yet?
Man, now I feel real bad.
No,
Wow. No, that's incredible. Like
That's amazing.
a one.
You're gonna do great.
If you would have made it through cracking Tia, you probably would have had a sub 140 time, and that's a really respectable time for this flag set. Like, that's really good.
Yeah, I spent a lot of this week practicing with a hot garbage set of 3 Thieves and a Red Mage, just because I was not expecting, or I wasn't sure what to expect. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna run with a horrible competency.
Mhm.
And yeah, I was like, I was debating drafting a second Thief there, and I was like, you know what? No, let's go for something that might actually be kind of useful or more useful.
I actually was practicing. I thought you were going to draft Thief into me, and that seed would have been a little sketchy with Thief. So for both of us, like trying to get through nuclear Tia with a Red Mage and 2 Thieves would have been awkward.
Pain.
Yeah. Yeah, Groggy, completely right though. Hey, congratulations on making it to brackets, and I'm looking forward to you competing in the Duck Derby. We got some I hope, super fun stuff coming up, starting on Monday. So it's gonna be Dead Pulse and I calming the Duckling Don himself, Gregory Puff, on RPG Limit Break. So if you're new and want to check it out,
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a great time.
I've been planning on going through it. I mean, I watched.
Not you, sorry. I meant viewers. I knew you know, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So, do either of you have any final thoughts on this tournament as far as it's played out?
I just want to thank you guys, and I want to thank Hates. I apologize for not being able to race earlier in the week, but I'm glad you were able to recover, and yeah, good race, GG's, and I wish you the best of luck in the Derby. I'll see you around. Thanks to Comms and Groggy and Sunflash for restreaming and tracking, and that's all I got. I'm looking forward to the next little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing for me. Just thanks to the people behind the scenes, Sunflash for restreaming, and Nightmare for tracking, and yeah, Real Super Player, or no, I'm sorry, Groggy Dog for tracking. Words are hard sometimes, but yeah, thanks folks, and to anybody who is thinking about joining the community, do it. Do it.
Alrighty. I'll give my my final thoughts here before I have Real Super Pleb close us out. Again, as Jack mentioned, we do got that Duckling Derby coming up. But first we got the boot camp, which I think it's either 4 or 6 weeks of tailor-made flag sets to help everyone ease their way into Final Fantasy Randomize, and then it finishes off with a tournament for the Ducklings so that they can get a taste of what everybody here is doing for them, which is streaming their races and having a great time. And it's wonderful. I've been through it once, and I'm going to do it again, and hopefully actually get through it this time. So I encourage everyone else to come do that. And I want to thank everybody for putting all this together, because this is some of the best fun that anyone can ever have. So go ahead and take us away, Super Pleb.
All right. I'd like to just let you know, if you're looking for any information on races, you can always join the FFR Discord. We like to restream on Randomania Speed Gaming, and sometimes we get an RPG limit break spot. So just keep an eye out. There's going to be races most of the week, and next weekend. I'd like to thank Nightmare Phoenix for common with me, Sunflash for restreaming, and Groggy Dog for tracking, and Hate and Jat for giving us a race. Also, make sure to pop into these guys' Twitch channels and give them a follow. And this has been a fun race to watch, and thank you for coming out, everybody. Much love.